Everybody, and today is another review with your boy JC Reviews, and we're back at it again with another review, but this time it's a Cyber Strike and it's Postosuchus. So why don't we jump in and do the review? Do this review, I want to say really quickly to please hit that subscribe button if you're new to this channel. Really highly recommend you please subscribe to me if you're new and you like this type of content. Hit that subscribe button, and also while you're at it, click that like button. Tells me that you guys enjoy this video. If not, I'll be under your bed. And follow my Twitter if you want to. It's not big of a deal for me. And yeah, so let's continue on with the review. Right off the bat, why don't we start with the packaging for this figure? So packaging wise, as you could see already, Postosuchus, owned in blue like always. No one cares about them anymore. And Jurassic World sign right there. Nice Primal attack packaging in the background. And for me, it's kind of interesting for this packaging because in the promo pictures, this Postosuchus is supposed to be more down, but it's more slant in the packaging, and yeah, I kind of don't like it, but it's okay. And there's also a cutout of this that you could move the tail sideways where you could open the jaw, which we'll show that in a bit. So there's Postosuchus Savage Strikes, and there's a picture of Postosuchus just showing his mouth super wide. Side of the box, just Jurassic World, and the other side, it's just Jurassic World, and with some cool diagrams. And back of the box, as you could see, Jurassic World, the facts app, then you could scan it, which we'll show you later, and the whole wave for this Cyber Strike, wave 2 that is. And I did see the packy, but I didn't bother to pick it up because it was okay, but I didn't bother to pick up the packy because I don't like that paint scheme, to be honest. And yeah, Charlie and Sora Pelta are the ones that are again just the same figures from the first Primal Attack Cyber Strike wave. And yeah, so pretty cool that I finally found this figure. And in case for you guys wondering, there's the barcode for you guys. And yeah, there you go. Scan away, screenshot it, anything, where you can have your own Postosuchus of your own. Ask the employee to check in the back if they have it. And yeah, so pretty cool. I gotta say, this is a pretty awesome figure. So why don't we open this figure out of the box? So here is the Postosuchus out of its packaging, and this figure looks amazing out of the packaging, guys. So why don't we go on with the detailing first? Detailing on this figure, so why don't we look at the head for a little bit? So here is the head sculpt right here, and as you can see, pretty good detailing on this figure, I gotta say. Really nice detailing, as you can see in the face, and right here you could see its U-shaped jaw, walking crocodile, may I say. And yeah, so this Postosuchus' detailing is very nice. It's pretty average detailing, not gonna lie, but detailing is very nice on this thing, not gonna lie. The bottom jaw here, as you can see, it's a nice detailing too. And inside the mouth, you got some very nice shiny pink, but a nice sculpted teeth too. Nice tongue as well. And yeah, also the back, right here in his back, as you could see, very nice crocodilian like detailing, I gotta say. Like you can see right here, if I could focus it, is the nice crocodilian spine right here, as you can see. Nice lines and stuff. Yeah, and all the way to tip of the tail. And then bottom below it, there's not much detailing, but you already know. So right here it's its feet, and all the feet are nicely detailed. Pretty average detailing, not gonna lie. And the bigger feet right here, nicely sculpted and everything. And yeah, here's the scan code if you want it. Here is the scan code if you want it. Scan away if you want to have this figure in your collection in the Jurassic World Facts app. So yeah, so why don't we move on? So let's go on with paint. Paint job on this figure is pretty nice, I gotta say. Not gonna lie, could have been better, if I want to be honest, but this color, my bad, is very nice. I like the blue on it right here, and right here the black striping and stuff, as you can see, and ends all the way right here. And right here looks like it's a separate piece, so that's why they ended it here, which is pretty much of a bummer because Mattel is starting to get lazy and they rarely ever paint all the way to the tail. And yeah, and right here there's some white and it fades into blue. It would have been way better, to be honest, if it was colored right here, then that would have been nice too, but hey, it's okay. And yeah, nice blue and orange eyes, look at it. And the mouth, like I showed you a little bit later, nice pink and shiny, and very smooth too. Very smooth tongue and everything right here. And nicely colored yellow teeth, I think. And sadly no painted toenails, which is okay. It's pretty average for Mattel doing it. It's the most common mistake that Mattel always does with their dinosaur figures every single time. And yeah, so would have been nice if they paint the toenails for once or something, or paint all the way to the tail or something. But you know, this figure is still good. Very awesome figure. So yeah, so why don't we move on? Before we do the comparisons, I forgot to mention that its action feature, since this is Savage Strike, it does an action feature and just only opens the mouth and everything. So yeah, that's it. Oh, so why don't we move on to articulation? Articulation wise, before we move on, comparison, sorry. So obviously the tail moves right here, but it controls the action feature, which helps move the jaw, as you can see, which is basically the action feature. And the legs move, the front legs, they move, I think so, full 360, full 360, yeah they do. And the other one too is a full 360, and right here it also does a full 360, but I don't want to do that. Oh no, 180 degrees, never mind. And right here, for some reason, my Postosuchus, you can see its joint, so I'm not sure if that's going to be an every Postosuchus. I think so, not, but I could put it in if I wanted to. But this, my Postosuchus, for some reason is very loose, so I don't know what's wrong with that. And the other leg is the same thing, stops right here, and you get it back to its normal pose, and yeah, it stops right there. So that's basically it for articulation and everything. Pretty decent articulation. And yeah, so why don't we move on with comparisons. Here is the Savage Strike Sauropelta and Postosuchus, and Savage Strike Velociraptor Charlie next to the Postosuchus. And as you can see, the Postosuchus is way smaller than these, but in length it's almost as long as the Sauropelta, I think, but slightly longer, as you can see. Well, you can't see. Let me just move this Charlie. And so as you can see, from head to tail, I think so both of these are the same length, but I'm not very sure. But and as you can see, Charlie right here is obviously way bigger than this Postosuchus, if I could move my camera. And yeah, so that's the Savage Strike assortment next to the Postosuchus. So now we move on to the next thing. A Sound Strike assortment, the Jurassic World Sound Strike Cretaceous Parasaurolophus next to the Savage Strike Postosuchus. And as you can see, the para is obviously way bigger than this Postosuchus. So let's move on with a human comparison. So here's the Postosuchus next to John Hammond himself, and yeah, so as you can see, John Hammond is way taller than this Postosuchus, but in length, completely different story. Obviously this Postosuchus is way longer than John Hammond, but if he wanted to, he could just lay down, and yeah, he still wouldn't be. It would be 2 John Hammonds long. So yeah, so that's John Hammond next to the Postosuchus, and the Postosuchus will have him for dinner. my final thoughts on this figure, I think so it's a great addition to the Jurassic World Mattel line in general. Very cool species, very cool. Everything of this figure, in my opinion, that is very awesome. Really like this new Savage Strike, and I'm really happy that I finally found this figure, because this might also be one of my favorite figures so far for 2020. So yeah guys, that is it for the video for today. So hopefully you enjoyed it, and if you ever see this in store, or you come along to see it in Target, I would highly recommend you to pick this figure up. You do not want to miss this figure, guys. This is an absolute awesome figure to add to your Jurassic World Mattel collection. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this review. Hopefully you enjoyed it like always, and yeah, so thank you guys. Remember to hit that subscribe button. Click it right there that says subscribe in the red. Yeah, remember to subscribe down there, and if you don't subscribe, I'll be under your bed. So yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe this video if you enjoy this, and I'll keep making content like this. And yeah, remember to follow my Twitter's link in the description. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this review, and hopefully you enjoyed it. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and goodbye.